starting 5 for you Philadelphia 76ers. At the power forward position, at 6'8", number 9, Terry Oubre. The other forward position, at 6'8", number 8, Paul George. At the shooting guard position, 6'4", number 77, DJ Edgecombe. At guard, 6'3", number 0, Tyrese Maxey. At center, 7 foot, number 21, Joel Embiid. Your Philadelphia 76ers head coach is Nick Nurse. And your Philadelphia 76ers.
So the Raptors starting 5. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Barnes is the 4 with Hurdle in the middle. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's George in at the small forward. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. You have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team grant.
Well, it depends on the player, BA. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Quickly with the ball. Oubre picks him up. And down it goes. 2 points.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Embiid. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Now Philadelphia with it. Here's Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Over quickly. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Ingram. This one for 3. The rebound by Embiid. And here's George. Here's Edgecombe. Embiid, high post. Oubre against Barnes. Oubre can't hit.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Hurdle finds Barnes. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
When I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
Now here's Maxey. Up top, Embiid. Hurdle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. To stop the drought. That one a little long.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to Edgecombe. And there's the screen. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
On defense, the Sixers. Quickly, passes to Barrett. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. Shoots a fadeaway. And the Raptors miss again. Philadelphia leading by 3. Outside Oubre. Embiid, high post. Over Pirtle. Embiid, good.
When we talk about guys 7 feet plus, is Embiid the top shooter? I can't think of anyone that's a little bit better.
Barnes finds Barrett. Picked by Pirtle. To end the run. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, he cracks it down right on top of Jakob Pirtle.
Throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Basket counts.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Embiid. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Barrett. Picked by Pirtle. Barrett passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Moving so well for his size. Jakob is fantastic in that 2-man action.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Over Ingram. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Now Barrett from downtown. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
You gotta like the quick decision making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
Embiid passes to Maxey. To stop the run. And he gets that one.
That is fear. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Quickly outside. Back to Barrett. And here's Ingram outside. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses. Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Sixers trailing. to Edgecombe. George in the post, covered by Ingram. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram. Quickly outside. Outside Barrett. Over Edgecombe. Barrett can't hit. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Hey, yo, right here.
Barnes against Oubre. Philadelphia moving it around. The three from Edgecombe. Rebound Toronto. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
And a quick look at the stats after that game. They were phenomenal from the charity stripe.
And that's not by accident. I like how they didn't settle. They were attacking, putting pressure on the D.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Everybody get down!
It's a completely new group for the 76ers. Toronto also changing it up. Dick comes in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly. '76ers trail by 4. Outside McCain. Pass to Watford. Outside Grimes, and there's a pick. Here's Bona. It's Edwards on the wing. The three is up. Barnes with the rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Ingram. And the shot goes. And now a 6-point Toronto lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Bona. Here's Grimes. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Scotty Barnes at the line for one.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 76ers trail by 9. A minute 22 left in the first quarter. Left side McCain. Fade away. And the shot falls short that time.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
On the wing, Grady Dick, covered by Grimes. Hurdle against Edwards. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
How about the physicality of Hurdle? He was ready to absorb that foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
He's off on the first. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report. Well, injuries, a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, B.A., and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down. And Quentin Grimes also impressive.
Now here's Dick. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Maxey feeling it out a bit. To snap the cold streak. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. And that's not going to go. And so it's Toronto earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
They've got Trendon Watford. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Bona in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now here's McCain. No made baskets yet. That three's off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Dick with a screen on McCain. Pass to Shed from behind the arc. The offensive rebound. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 8. Right side Grimes. Now here's Maxey. They set the pick. Hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looked so composed amongst those trees.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Fourth, Toronto.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
That one's off. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
Good on the second one. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. '76ers trail by 6. To the paint. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 8 points for Tyrese Maxey.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Murray Boyles. Takes the 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And here is Maxey. There's the screen. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's McCain. And the 76ers get it back. Maxey finds McCain. Clock at 6. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Toronto leading by 5. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. The Raptors making a switch here. Outside Barrett. Pass to Dick. Takes a 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Watford outside. Now here's Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Maxey's got 11 points. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've led by as much as 10. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Dick. Picked it out of midair. Here's Grimes. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Mobo gets the bucket. 76ers trail by 4. Now Maxey. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Cavs in Cleveland.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Mobo. Here's Dick. And another basket for Toronto.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Embiid is screen on quickly. Here's Embiid. Wide open look. Quickly with a rebound.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Now here's Ingram. Watford covering. The shot by Ingram, no good. The 76ers have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Three-pointer Embiid. Embiid missing again.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Dick, back to Quickly. Back to Dick, just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Sixers. Oubre comes in for McCain. Ingram against George from the high post. And that one's good. Ingram. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
It's Grimes on the wing, guarded by Barrett. It's George on the wing. He buries it from 3.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Barrett passes to Pirtle. And Embiid with the block.
You see how impactful of a defender Embiid is. He erases shots around that rim.
Top of the key. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Now here's Pirtle. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Counted good.
And Pirtle has improved as a passer, good at getting it to his teammates on time and on target.
Here's George. Back to Maxey. Launches it. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Philadelphia. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Grimes. And McCain subbed in for Maxey. And Toronto also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. Barrett passes to Barnes. Back to Barrett. To the inside. Embiid with a steal. With the drive.
You gotta love how George always keeps his options open, willing to make the right pass.
And so quickly we'll bring it up to the Toronto Raptors. They've led by as much as 10. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Pirtle. And here's Quickly. Throws it up high. Embiid with a steal. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yes, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
First free throw is good. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Grimes, he's checked in for McCain. George hits them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Outside Barrett. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Pass to Grimes. Three-pointer off the mark. Raptors lead by 4. Barnes passes to Ingram. 11 feet out. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Ingram's got 6.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Quickly. The 3, George. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you guys.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Outside Oubre. Pass to George. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Give him 8.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3 ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Picked by Pirtle. Quickly, right side. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Quickly. And that's now 11 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's the pick. Pass to George. There's the 3. Here's Edgecombe. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Ingram. A 20-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. On the wing quickly. The 3 from Barnes. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Now here's Quickly. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
Barnes, no good. 76ers trail by 3 to the middle. George with the bucket. George has got 10 points in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Oubre against Ingram. With 4 on the clock. It doesn't go for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Toronto out in front, up 1. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, I think for the Raptors, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
And a look back now at the first half as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
You
can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The Sixers trailing. So for Toronto right now, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle. Outside Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Ingram for 3. Buries it from 3. Ingram's got 9.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's Barnes. Barnes from point-blank range.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Three-pointer Embiid. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Barrett. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Now Barrett. He's covered by Oubre. 5 to shoot. The 3. Barrett can't hit. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 6-point game. Oubre, a screen on quickly. And here's Maxey outside. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
And there's the lob. Outside Barnes. Outside Barrett. Let's go with a 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 14. Outside Oubre. Here's George. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 12 points for Paul George.
It took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Picked by Pirtle. Barrett passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, Jakob is on a roll offensively. The defense needs to double their efforts to slow down this big man. Might want to send a double.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here is Maxey. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Here's Barrett. Softly drops in the floater. And it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
Just showing off his skills, Barrett hits the tough floater.
Pass to Edgecombe. The 3. Quickly with a rebound. Quickly's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Inside, Pirtle. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. 5th best, the 76ers.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Oubre with it. He's guarded by Barnes. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. Good on the baseline, Jay. Embiid's got his third bucket of the night.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Ingram against George. Ingram, the pass to Barnes. Kicked by Pirtle. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Sixers ball.
'76ers trail by 11. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Oubre. Now Embiid. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his third assist of the night. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Well, for Joel Embiid, he has one MVP. And Richard, you wonder, could he have won more?
I think he and Jokic would have gone back and forth. I still think he has some great basketball left in him.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
It seems like Jakob is always ready to attack the rim. He found a nice opening that time.
The 76ers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 9. Back to Maxey. Stolen by Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Ingram. George defending. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Barnes passes to Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Maxey. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Right side Ingram. Shoots over George.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Puts up a 3. And George gets it to go on the assist from Edgecombe. George has got 15 points.
One of the league's best wing shooters. PG provides offense night in and night out.
The 3, Barrett. Rebound by Philadelphia. Oubre's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Up top, Embiid. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Oh, got a piece of it. Oubre against Barrett. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Embiid. Give him 8. George sets a screen. Pass to Grimes. Off target from outside. Raptors lead by 8. It's Quickly with a drive. Kicks it out to Barrett. From outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 6 assists here tonight. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Outside Maxey. Here's the 3. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
Quickly against Maxey. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Now Barrett. Jacks up a 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Outside Grimes. Outside Maxey. Fires from deep. Pirtle grabs a miss.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Paul George.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Barnes. And the 76ers with some changes. Watford's checked in for George. Edwards comes in for Oubre. And McCain subbed in for Tyrese Maxey. Mobo, he's checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Barnes. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
McCain shot is off. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Quickly outside. Barnes with a screen on McCain. Pass to Barrett. Fires for 3. And Grimes pulls it down.
And he might have thrown himself off when we saw how much space he had from 3.
And here's Embiid. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Barrett. From deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Grimes. Guarded by Barrett. Stolen by Quickly. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Barnes. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
First personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
The 76ers making a switch here. Bonus checked in. And the free throw, no good. 76ers trail by 15. Outside McCain. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Watford. Philadelphia moving it around. It's Grimes on the wing. Fires in the triple. Grimes has got 5.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Walter, good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Philadelphia shooting just under 40% from the field. Outside McCain. Fires the 3. He's off on that one.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Outside Dick. Pass to Shed. Here's Walter from the arc. And McCain pulls it down. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Here's Bonner. Pass to Grimes. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Dick against Edwards. Ooh, it's stolen away. To the inside. And McCain with the basket. On the assist by Edwards. McCain's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
They set a pick. It's McCain on the wing. It's McCain on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Grimes' shot is off. Raptors lead by 14. Pass to Shed. Barnes with a screen on McCain. Outside Dick. 4-3. The shot no good. R.J. Barrett. He's feeling it tonight. That has been the driving force for Toronto. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Tyrese Maxey. Trendon Watford is out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Jared McCain, and it's Bona in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Outside McCain, pass to Maxey. The 3 is up. Rebound Toronto. Here's Shed. Back to Ingram. Here's Shed. Now here's Dick. Tries it from the top of the key. Good work there as it goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Maxey. And there it is for him. Maxey's got 19 points.
Maxey showing off the handles.
Outside Dick. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. There's a screen. Shed. Misses the 3. 76ers trail by 17. Pass to Maxey. Here's Bona. Back to Maxey. Fires from the wing. Another miss by Maxey. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Toronto passing it around. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Maxey.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Bona. And he banks in the layup.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Pass to Mobo. And here's Dick, covered by Grimes. Here's Walter. Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto, no good. 76ers trail by 15. Outside McCain, Maxey on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now. It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's McCain. Watford outside. Pass to Maxey. It's Grimes on the wing. Now McCain. Shoots over Walter. McCain's shot is off.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Shed. Pass to Walter. Here's Shed to win the drought. And Watford pulls it down. Watford's got 5 rebounds in the game. McCain against Dick. Here's Watford. And the layup falls. Watford's got his first 2 points of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
And your Sixers dance team.
changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Bona, and Barlow subbed in for Watford. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Mobo. Scotty Barnes comes in for Dick. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Walter. And quickly subbed in for Shed. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Maxey. To the paint. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
Scotty Barnes, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. George, he's checked in for Barlow. Both free throws good from Barnes.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Back to Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. Maxey with a screen on Barnes. Here's George. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tries to break his ice. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Barrett. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Barrett's got 13 in the second half.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Back to Maxey. George for 3. Drills it from deep.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Now here's Ingram. Tight defense on him. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
Outside McCain. Back to Maxey. George outside. Pass to Embiid. Over Pirtle. Whoa! Embiid with the slam.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Ingram finds Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on McCain. To the middle. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 assists here tonight.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead of the scoreboard.
For 3, Maxey. Rebound by the Raptors. Ingram's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Barnes passes to Barrett. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Jakob Pirtle.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. It's George on the wing, covered by Ingram. Here's Maxey. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on Trendon Watford.
Hey guys, the athletic trainer of the 76ers was able to update me on the situation. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Nobody wants an injury, especially this early in the season, but the good news, he's been cleared by the training staff to play through it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel.
It's unfortunate but true. If you play with passion, there's sometimes pain that comes along with it. We wish him the best.
And so here is Toronto. Quickly with the ball. Hurdle with a screen on Maxey. 4 on the clock.
Embiid with no problem getting in your grill defensively.
The shot by Pirtle, no good. Maxey with it. Now quickly defending. And Tyrese Maxey with a 3. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Back to quickly. Pass to Barnes. Toronto passing it around. And here is Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Quickly against Maxey. Now Embiid. Cleared away by Ingram. Now quickly. With a teardrop. Oh, it misses.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards.
Here's Embiid. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
Now Barnes for 3. Buries it from outside.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
An effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Ingram. Now Barrett. Picked by Pirtle. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Raptors.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jakob Pirtle.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Be up on the manual.
Here's Barrett. Outside Ingram. Unloads. Oh, he missed the jumper. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jakob Pirtle.